Hello. As you see, I have split my window into two screens. So today's focus is not about chess. I want to focus most on. I'll be still playing this because it feels so different if I start talking about Budha all of a sudden. So let me start this. Probably I'm looking to play for 15 minutes. Hopefully this screen is clear. Lately I've been receiving feeds about principles of Buddha and things. Today let's talk about a fact or a story. All of this came to my mind especially because I am also writing a book which I will share once it complete, or I will post it somewhere for free, half written probably. Um, the story is about a person whose duty is to sweep a street. Every day he goes in the morning, he tries to sweep. These are fallen leaves, not garbage produced by people, not like trash, just naturally leaves that are falling from the tree. But over a period of time, if left unattended, it will um, pile up into multiple layers, and then no one can walk comfortably, or some bugs can go inside, whatever it is. So the process of falling leaf is natural, which we all know. And what the person who is sweeping says is interesting. First, let's look into what exactly happens, right? It is very, very basic. It's very fundamental, very natural. No human made nothing. So leaves fall from the tree, and every day he goes in the morning, he sweeps, and while he is sweeping, also there are few leaves that will fall, few twigs, flowers, whatever it is. So what he says is about perfection, right? There is no one single yardstick for everything. So he has a stipulated amount of time to sweep, and let's say 30 minutes or so he does one round of sweeping. While he is sweeping here, there are few leaves falls here, and then after completing he could go and clean them as well, but he is not doing it. And his reasoning is, let them be there, that looks very beautiful, those leaves, that is today's part of leaf. I will come back tomorrow and sweep it off. That's not imperfection, he says. It is very natural. And also he is keeping a control of how much it can accumulate. Very, very interesting. There's so many things that you can look into this aspect, right? And I might be, I don't know, let's see. He says there is no control of few things. The leaves eventually will grow older and it will fall. That's the natural process of, that's the natural thing that we have to understand, right? Very basic, very fundamental. You call it creator, let's not, I won't go about creator and God, definitely not. This is all about a person's view of nature and what he learned. That's all the principles and teachings of Buddha. th- Before even let's going into further, let's analyze how we can do this with day to day, right? You can correlate this with so many things. Um, eh, if I start talking about day to day things, people will get bored. But you know what? You cannot avoid that. Let's talk about if you are preparing food for yourself, then you'll know you have to deal with kitchen sink. Okay, things get accumulated there, and then we try to you do dishwasher, whatever it is. I don't want to go into the details. But at the end of the day, if you try to keep the sink clean all the time, don't let accumulate stuff on the kitchen. It's gonna be too much overwhelming, right? You have to clean every now and then. Rather, if you leave it unattended, it gets piled up, and you cannot even um, see what's inside, and it's also difficult. So, just like the person who was sweeping the um, leaves under the tree, I have to play as black. Sorry, I was thinking in terms of white. So, likewise, you have to figure out what is good. You can um, let things settle down. By end of the night, you can clean it up all and start a next day. But you know what? You can correlate this with so many things. Let's look into what he says, right? Four noble truths. Suffering exists. Okay. Suffering has a cause. Suffering has an end. There is a path to end suffering. Okay. I don't know. Everyone can make sense of it to the extent how many things they have tackled so far in life, or from their profession, from their personal life, from whatever it is. And here are few things: wisdom, ethical conduct, mental discipline. You can read them probably if you have. Uh, I am not talking in a structured fashion, but let me ask you this. So, we all have a phase where we grow and then we grow older, and then it's just like the reverse of how we had less strength, more strength during the youth, and then decline in strength, and then eventually they always say like, when you grow older you just behave like a baby and all of that, like so weak, dependent on someone. A baby is very much dependent on the mother and father initially. um, Mother, okay, more credits to mother here. um, Likewise old people also. So is there anyone who has skipped this path, this trajectory? Like, no, everyone has gone through it. Maybe the nature has creation, like that's how it's all created. I'll be playing as white. Maybe nature would have thought like small plants cannot grow under the shade of big trees. The duty of the shade big tree is to pass wisdom. Big people is to pass their wisdom and clear up the space so that young generations can come. So the duty of parents is to uh, show the kids how to live the life. Okay. But remember, like if we do not do something and expect the kids to do, I don't know how it will work. Even there are so many factors in the environment the kids grow. Although we are parents, like the kids don't stay with us for a long time. If the kids start going to school, they'll spend most of this time in the school, and they'll catch up all the qualities something and it becomes a normal thing, like oh, everyone does that, right? No, we have a natural mentality that we follow people like, so I don't know. At least in my book, at least I will try to um, make this clear, as in not like random thoughts talking about things here and there. I don't know. It's fine. I'm finding it very difficult to even write few pages. Especially last 2 days was slightly difficult. I didn't get good sleep. Anyways, did I say 15 minutes? I don't know. Also, yeah, I didn't want to make this as wallpaper, Instagram post, WhatsApp status, Facebook page, wallpaper. What do you call in this? Oh no, oh, I don't want to do that. All of these are to be protected, as in like only whoever has need and interest will come and see. The main reason I'm doing all this is I don't think mm, 4 or 5 people will watch it. Okay, I almost all of these are public, and I also feel like nobody will watch it. That's even good for me, right? I don't want people to formulate opinion. It's fine. Like, it's there. Whoever needs it, it will be rather better. Whoever needs it will come and read it. That's when they'll get the full benefit of it. It should not be made like I don't know, call it propaganda lecture. Uh, Let this be protected. I'm still thinking about this puzzle and I'm not able to play this. Uh, Initially, I thought I'll play this more. Or rather than this move, my very first thought was this. So this itself is sufficient, I believe. This is addressed. This is addressed. This is addressed. This whole aisle is addressed. This is all addressed. There is something that I need to. Uh, okay. The choice of words, right? So I'm mostly okay, but sometimes when I am angry, I use them. I mean, it's not like bad words, but strong words. But I don't know. Um, there was a mention about that here somewhere. I don't know. Chess puzzles, right? Once you figure out what is correct, um, you still have to look into better moves, right? That feels like, hey, the signal is green. Why are you still stopping on the red light? It was signal on the 10 நிமிஷம் ஆச்சு இன்னும் கிளம்பாம ஏன் இருக்கு அந்த that gives that feeling. So, but that's not what it is, right? Now, if I have to move left, I have to move down and left is what I don't know. I should not move down because I don't want him to come below this. Oh no. Oh, I don't know what was it. This I correct, this correct, this correct. Correct. Then should I jump here? Probably. Okay, there is a rule that yes, I should jump here. You know, after you jump here, right? That's the queening square, right? So you have to draw a square, and then king. If the king is just out of it, you should be good. But you know, I drew the square from here itself, and he was okay here, right? He was inside when I drew the square, but I can jump to two steps here because this pawn has not moved. Also, yeah, you know that's fine. I got something for my son. This toy for him, probably like this. And it's some playful like he just can play with pieces. I don't know why. Okay, anyway, I'm feeling like this is all good today. Um, I just wanted to wrap up. All right. Oh yeah, that's what it is, right? Yeah, he played this move. It's 7:44 a.m. 45. A little bit gloomy day today, but I can hear the birds. There is a tree right in front of my window, so every morning I open the window wide open, and by the end of the day I shut it down. So this feels nice. It's spring, and just in 2 months, all the leaves came in, and birds, squirrels, all of that. Like I let my son walk in the patio, like, and a lot of people came to me and said, like, you chose this apartment in the right time and all of that. It's not my own home, but I feel happy living here. All right, let's do this. End the game. Talk to you some other day.